encourage our dog to want to come to us. Recall is quite an expensive behaviour in that it costs the dog a lot. When we're asking our dog to recall away from the environment, that's what I mean by expensive. Good. So I tend to use quite high value treats for recall, because I want the dog to associate when I come back to her, it's really worth it. I want to be this dog's everything. So when I say come, I want the dog to come. We also want to really condition the response to the word. So if there's one command that you practice over any other, it should be your recall. And you can do that in the house, in the garden, out in the park, everywhere. The more successful repetitions you have of a behaviour, the more likely your dog will be to perform it under distraction. Because that neural pathway will be really set. When I say come, I turn instantly and I come. We want our recall ultimately to be almost reflexive as possible. Otis come, back they come. Okay. Lots of things we can do to encourage that behaviour. For sure, using a long line so that we don't allow the dog to, we're setting him up to succeed. If he doesn't come, I can make sure he does come by using the long line and reeling him back in towards me. Good boy, you cold? It's wet, huh? I'm always going to call him, even from this distance. Otis, come. Good boy. Patting my legs is a good thing. Patting the ground, smiling at him. Nothing's going to make this dog want to run away more than if I go, Otis, come. I want to be happy. Use movement to your advantage. Dogs are drawn to movement. Otis, come. Good boy. You don't have to be quite as shrill as me. Good job. All dogs are drawn to movement. So if we run away from our dog as we're calling them, chances are they're going to want to follow us. Good. Open up your arms. Yeah, good boy. Make a funnel for your dog to run into. Make yourself a really clear target. Come. Otis, come. Yeah. Good. Instant treat on your body. I'm always giving that treat on me for recall because I want the dog to understand, come all the way to me. Good. Otis, come. Good boy. Yes. Okay, good play. It's really important for me to have a, okay. Oh, I got stuck to my finger because it's so wet. Got it. To have a release cue for recall so that the dog understands when they're on their time and my time. Good boy. Voluntary check-ins always reward. Otis, come. Good job. Very nice. Good boy. Okay, good play. So he's allowed to go off. And I'm going to go over behind me on this grassy area and just work on recall a bit. Okay? Okay, let's go. Good boy. Good job. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Okay. Good. Good boy. job, buddy. Okay, so for me, even a recall from a metre away, if the dogs successfully come, happy days. Adding distractions into that, scattering food on the floor for the dog to recall away from. Initially now, here is quite a bland environment. There's not a great deal of other dogs around. There's some kicking about over in the distance over there. Good job. Okay. And that's how you want it to be with any behaviour really. Initially you want to be training it in a fairly bland environment so that you can teach the dog proper understanding. Good job, buddy. Come. Yeah, all the way. Good boy. And then you want to start gradually raising the distractions in the environment. Otis, come. Good boy. Very good. Very good. Good job. Okay, go play. And make sure that you are always adding a release cue to your recall. So once the dog has finished engaging with you and he's had his reward, okay, go play. They're allowed to go off and go play. If he chooses not to go off and play, that's also okay, but I know that I've marked it and said that he can. Because we don't want a dog that recalls us. Otis comes and gets his treat, eats his treat and then naffs off straight away. We want the dog to remain invested in us until we tell them otherwise. Good boy. Are you cold? It's wet and cold, huh? Come here. Good little pup-pups. Good little pup-pups. Okay, and that's just a little bit about recall. And I'll probably do other recall videos with other dogs. Otis, come! Good! Such a clever puppy. Good. Very good. Also, recall's fairly easy with puppies because they naturally want to be with you. They haven't had a high level of reinforcement for running away from you yet, like some older dogs have. So potentially when I have an older dog come in, we'll talk about that at the time. Good job. Sit. Good. Down. Yes. Good boy. Okay. Good boy.